Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is finally available on all platforms, and it really feels like this game just truly has endless amount of content. From Grand Prix to Race Park to time trials to online, there is so much to do in this game. And one of the biggest reasons on why there is so much content in this game is how long it takes to be able to unlock everything in the game. Now, if you play video games anything like me, you're always looking to 100% the games that you enjoy the most. And those tend to be most of the Sonic the Hedgehog games for my case. However, it is extremely hard to be able to complete or 100% this game to its entirety. And the biggest reason for that is because of the stingy Tanuki, Mr. donpa. Now, donpa has introduced a thing called donpa tickets, where after each race you're going to be granted tickets based on a bunch of different factors in the race, like placement, the difficulty of the CPU, or being the number one at something like gathering rings or item collector throughout the race. And these tickets can unlock just about everything in this game, from stickers, titles, different vehicles, auras, horns, and even skins. Now, for me personally, I've been really focused on unlocking all of the AI racer skins inside of the game. And if you don't know how to do that, you're able to go down to extras in the main menu, then go over to the friendship menu, and then there you're able to donate any of your donpa tickets to helping level up your friendship with any of your favorite characters in the game. And once you get each of these characters to level 4, they grant you a skin that you're able to use as a playable racer skin. Now, you might recognize these skins from Race Park, where you have to race against them to complete different missions. But these skins are extremely hard to get, and the titles are even harder, where it takes just 3,000 tickets to be able to get the AI racer skins, and even some of the other titles taking thousands more. Now, I have to be honest, I don't care too much about the titles, but the AI racer skins are pretty important to me as I think they look really cool, and also just having the option to use something that's playable is always a really big bonus. But whether you're into titles, stickers, skins, or whatever it is you're looking to spend these donpa tickets, they're not easy to come by. So within this video, I'd like to show you the best method on how to grind donpa tickets. Now, the first thing I will say is I will recommend completing all of the Rivals and Grand Prix mode. That way you're able to unlock the mystery character of Super Sonic. Super Sonic not only has incredible stats that help you win races with ease, but he also doesn't run on any rings like he does in any of the previous racing games, like Sonic Riders, but he also is invincible to any item in the entire game, meaning that nothing can affect him. So it's really easy to maintain first place. But once you unlock Super Sonic, you'll want to pick him as your playable character. From there, you can use any of your vehicles. I personally like using the Extreme Gearboard, so I'm going to stick with that. And from there, you want to pick the Supersonic Speed class. Now, from there, it doesn't really matter who you're up against when it comes to rivals, but you'll want to go into the rival screen and make sure that you're up against the max level rival. The reason for this is the max amount of tickets that you can get from a rival is 25 at max difficulty. And while max difficulty is definitely not easy by any means, Supersonic definitely makes that a lot easier to do so. But if you're not as confident in your racing abilities or you're still fairly new to the game, feel free to drop it down a level or two. You'll just miss out on some extra tickets. And you can also select whatever Grand Prix you would like. I would recommend doing one of the first few, as it is a lot easier to be able to collect all of the red star rings. As when you collect all of the red star rings in each of these stages, you'll actually get some bonus tickets for collecting all of them once again. Or if you haven't collected them already, I highly recommend doing so, as they give you a lot of tickets for doing that. So usually I suggest the donpa Grand Prix, which is the first one, as it seems like the red star rings are fairly easy to get in each of these first few stages. So with that being said, race through all of these stages, get all of the red star rings, and you should get quite a few donpa tickets by the end of it. The max amount of tickets that you can get from these Grand Prix is going to be 115, and that's a pretty decent amount considering how stingy this Tanuki is with giving out these tickets for most game modes. It still isn't a lot considering that it can take 7,000 tickets just to get one title of the character that you want, but it is, as of right now, the best and most easy method of being able to get consistently a good amount of donpa tickets. Now, you definitely can play the likes of online, which is something that I've been doing a lot lately, and if you end up getting first or within the higher rankings of the race, they actually give you quite a few donpa tickets. This just tends to be a little bit faster because you're not waiting in between games at all, and also getting consistently first place online isn't as easy as it sounds, as truly anything can happen as this game is still pretty chaotic. but this is by far the most easy and effective way to earn the donpa tickets that I have found so far. I will say with the festivals coming right around the corner, I would take a look at that if you need some more extra tickets. As the first event is based on Hatsune Miku, and it's from October 3rd to October 6th. And within the festivals, there is this type of battle pass that's in it, and most of the time they have some donpa ticket rewards inside of the festival. So that is definitely something that I would try to take advantage of if you can next weekend, as I think there's going to be a big opportunity to earn a lot of tickets during that, and also future festivals that are to come, as it seems like Sega has a pretty big plan of doing quite a few of these. But let me know in the comments what has been your preferred method, or something that you found that works really well for getting to donpa tickets, and what your favorite AI racer skin is in the comments below. I know this is somewhat of a different video from what we typically do on the channel, as we're typically more about discussing Sonic games, but I thought I'd make this type of tutorial video to help people out, being able to collect a lot more tickets and also be able to unlock a bunch of different things in the game. It is extremely hard to get these donpa tickets, and it's definitely something that I've been trying to grind through, as I really want all of the AI racer skins. But I have well over 40 hours in this game now, and I only have Silver and Shadow so far. I'm in the process of trying to work towards my third one as Sonic. So hopefully they either kind of buff the amount of tickets they give you, or the festivals give you a bunch when it eventually comes around next weekend. But with all that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!